Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, my name is Abdul Rahman. I'm 16 years old. I study in outstanding high school. Today I'll talk about the living cell. The basic unit of the bodies of all these living organisms is the cell, which is the miracle of life. The living cell. The cell is the smallest and the basic unit structure of all living organisms. A cell is a mass of cytoplasm that's bound externally by a cell membrane and usually microscopic in size. The cell composed from many parts. These include cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, and cell organelles. The cell is a very complicated structure, but I will try to simplify it. This video shows us the different parts of the cell. Cell membrane, cytoplasm, which contains the nucleus. This little part is ribosome. Golgi body, lysosome, and mitochondria. Types of the living cell. Cells are broadly divided into two types. Prokaryotic cells, which lack a nucleus but still has a nucleoid region, and eukaryotic cells, which possesses a nucleus. Prokaryotes are single-celled organisms like bacteria, whereas eukaryotes can be either a single cell or multicellular like animal and plant cell. This picture shows us two examples of eukaryotic cell, animal cell and plant cell. Animal cell. Animal cells are eukaryotic that contains nucleus and other intracellular organelles, and it forms the basic living unit of human body and all other animals. For each adult human being, the body contains about 10 to 40 trillion cells. The size of a human cell ranges between 20 to 100 micron, which cannot be seen unless enlarged 500 times by a microscope. Their shapes varies according to size and function of them. While it is very tiny structure, but its structure and activities show a great miracle of creation. The first part of the cell is cell membrane. Cell membrane is a selective permeable membrane which surrounds the cytoplasm and other cellular organelles and separates it from its surrounding. It is mainly composed from lipids and proteins in a bilayer form, and this is the bilayer form. The main functions of cell membrane are protection of the cell, keeps the shape of the cell, and permits the necessary substances to enter inside the cell and waste products to leave it. The next part is the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the gelatinous liquid that fills the inside of a cell. It's composed of water, salts, and various organic molecules. Some intracellular organelles, such as nucleus and mitochondria, are enclosed by membranes that separate them from the cytoplasm. The next part is the endoplasmic reticulum. It contains two parts, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is a large and dynamic structure that serves many roles in the cell, including calcium storage, protein synthesis, and lipid metabolism. It is of two types, as I said. The next part is the mitochondria. Mitochondria are membrane-bound structure that generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cells by chemical reactions. Chemical energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in a small molecule called adenosine triphosphate (ATP). So the mitochondria is the source of energy in the cell. The next part is Golgi body, which also known as a Golgi apparatus, is a cell organelle that helps processes and package proteins and lipid molecules, especially proteins destined to be exported from the cell. The next part is the ribosome. A ribosome is an intracellular structure made of both RNA and protein, and it is the site of protein synthesis in the cell. The ribosome reads the messenger RNA sequence and translates the genetic code into a specified string of amino acids, which grow into long chains that fold to form proteins. The next part is the nucleus. This is the nucleus. Nucleus is one of the most important structures in the cell, usually located in the center and contains the chromosomes. The nucleus serves as the cell's control center, and hence it is responsible for regulating almost all forms of cellular activities. The last part of the cell is the chromosomes. This is the shapes of the chromosomes. Chromosomes are thread-like structures made of protein and single molecule of DNA that serve to carry the genomic information from cell to cell. In plants and animals, including human, chromosomes reside in the nucleus of cells. Now we have a few examples of cells. This is the first example, is the plant cell.
The leap to an animal cell contains a cell nucleus in which genetic material is stored in the form of DNA. Inside the cell nucleus there is the nucleolus. It is a granular body built of protein and ribonucleic acid, RNA, in which, inter alia, ribosomes are produced. Ribosomes are organelles involved in the synthesis of proteins.
The next example is the neurons, which is the basic unit of the nervous system in the human body. SubhanAllah. The next video shows us the immune cells, which defends to our body from different enemies like bacteria, viruses. This is a real video show us the bacteria destroy the immune cells destroy the bacteria. And this is an animation video show us the macrophages eating and destroyed the bacteria. And this is another real video. beautiful journey in cell's wall. We saw that all these amazing organelles reside in a so tiny structure of cell, showing us the miracle of life creation. Now let's listen to the words of Holy Quran which proves this great fact. قال تعالى سنريهم آياتنا في الآفاق وفي أنفسهم حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق أولم يكفي ربك أنه على كل شيء شهيد. God says we will show them our signs in different regions of the universe and in their own souls until it become manifest to them that this is the truth of Allah who is the creator. And وقال تعالى هذا خلق الله فأروني ماذا خلق الذين من دونه بل الظالمون في ضلال مبين. Such that is the creation of Allah. Now show me what is there that others than Him have created. Nay, thank you.